Good morning. Grand new day, great new day, all those great things. What's up? It's your girl Raw, and yes, big hair and all. It's your girl Raw. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? So I got on here today. If you ain't see the title says "Be mindful." When we on this walk with Christ, we have to be mindful of all things that we say and do, because you never know when the next person is dealing with. You don't know their struggles, you don't know the battles, you don't know their life. So anything we say or do to another being can be extremely impactful if we're not careful. You understand? Especially if they know that you're claiming to be a follower of Christ. Okay? It's times that we may say and do things to people that we may not think nothing of it, may not think it's a big deal, but you don't realize how much of an effect or impact it has caused on them. People may, I don't know what it is. People have all kind of things going on, and the last thing you want to do is offend someone by not being mindful of what you say and what you do. So let's just be cautious of how we treat each other and how we speak to each other, because that can make or break someone that is struggling or going through some things and need a little bit of encouragement. And if we're true followers of Christ, what we say and do to others is more impactful than the next. Because one thing you can, one good wish from you can probably change someone's entire life. Or you just being mindful. For example, a couple of weeks ago, I was having car issues, and I was on the road, and I was driving in the slow lane, and it was cars getting ready to merge onto the freeway. I was on the highway. They was merging on, and then there was cars coming out the other lane that I didn't have enough room to get over to allow the cars to merge on to the freeway. So it got so tight to the point I had to swerve a little bit just to give the people that was merging on the freeway room, and then it accidentally caused another woman to swerve as well, because she didn't know what I was doing. She didn't realize I was literally stuck in between two cars. She didn't understand what I had going on my side of the car, on the opposite side of my car. So that upset her. So we both end up getting off on the same exit. And I made sure that I slowed down to apologize to her for, throwing her off while she was driving. Because we all have to be careful. We got to watch everybody when we're on the road, right? So when she got off on the freeway, when we both got off, I slowed my car up to get next to her, roll my window down. And she was ready for me to say something ignorant and get big and bad with her. But I rolled my window down and I told her, and I said it, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that. And I explained to her what was going on. And she really appreciated that. And as she ended up coming, her whole spirit changed. So little things like that can change, change somebody's whole day. She could have been having a horrible day, but because I took 2 seconds to apologize for something I literally had not too much control over, but I know it affected her. Just because I took those 2 seconds to apologize to her, like, hey, I'm my bad, I didn't mean to do that. That brightened up her day. Another example. I went to just the other day. I went to a fast food restaurant to go get me and my son something to eat, because I was out doing business runs. I had a couple meetings I had to take care of, and I had a couple appointments. And the lady, I haven't been to this restaurant in a long time, because I try my best not to eat fast food, but you can't help it. If you out and about, you doing stuff, and you just gotta eat. Make sure you eat, especially when you got your child with you. They gonna get hungry. So when I was ordering the food, it was something I ordered something. I was trying to order something that was no longer on the menu anymore. So I asked the lady, I'm like, what? Y'all don't. And then I was like, well, then what number is it? And it came out kind of wrong, came out a little aggressive. So once I completed my order, when I got to the window, I made sure that I let the lady know, listen, excuse me. My apologies if I came off a little difficult to you. I wasn't trying to be difficult, so my apologies. I just didn't know y'all made those changes on the menu. I haven't been here in a while. That woman went from, and I mind you, I used to work fast food, so I already know, how that attitude could have, I could have, I know how she probably possibly could have been feeling at that time. I probably most likely irritated the young lady, but I took accountability, and I'm like, I'm sorry if I made that difficult for you. I didn't mean to do that. I wasn't trying to be difficult, and I made sure I was genuine about what I was saying to her, and her whole demeanor changed, and she was more uplifted and lighthearted about how I acknowledge that I was being a little difficult. Because yes, you guys as customers can be a little difficult sometimes. Just like they're working and they have their job they have to do, it'll be helpful if we try to be a little bit more polite about how we carry ourselves when we go into said businesses as well. So just those things can change somebody's entire mood, make or break their day, all kind of things. So let's just be mindful of what we say and what we do, and how the things that we say and do can affect the next person. Let's do everything with love. Lead with love, end with love, and there's very small chances that anything negative will come out of that situation. So always be mindful of what we say and what we do, and always lead with love. And you'll be surprised how great, or how prosperous your day will become. You understand? For you and those around you. So just remember, let's be mindful. All right. I love you. Peace, love, and hair grease. Until we meet again, it's your girl, Ra.